Hi, this is Oliver Gates on the Chit Chat Patty Wax channel. And if you love our channel and you want merch, then guys, then search up chitchatpattywack.com/merch.com. And you will get amazing things. Now go to you.
Good Thursday morning, guys. Good morning, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. You know what? I have a couple new peeps popped over from Kate and James. And I just wanted to say hello and welcome and introduce myself. My name's Anita. I am a 56-year-old grandmother, stay-at-home grandmother, and wife. We are raising our 8-year-old grandson, Oliver, to which you will hear me talk about. I am a Weight Watcher. I am an avid Weight Watcher. My hobby is Weight Watching. Funny enough, which I think is why I've been successful at it. Yes, I have been very successful at it. I have the willpower of a beast. When I want something, I get it, or I do whatever I have to do to get it. I'm very obsessive. So there's all those components. I am, if you ask around the interwebs in the Weight Watcher community, the queen of water. I'm always going to ask you, do you have your water? Have you been drinking your water? Because I drink a lot of water, and I think that is one of the major reasons I have been successful. I have lost 50 pounds. I was a big girl. I didn't realize how big I was. I was always comfortable. I think I kind of used the excuse that as a stay-home grandmother and at my age, who cares if I'm fat, right? My grandson always told me, oh, I like you. You're cushy, Nana. I like when I hug you, because his other grandmother is thin. He says, oh, Grandma Cindy, you know, she's thin. I can feel her bones when I hug her, but Nana, when I hug you, it's comfortable. So I hung on to that for a long time. And then I changed my mind. Went on Weight Watchers. It took me over a year to lose the 50 pounds. I took my time. I followed the program. I've had some minor, very minor bumps in the road. I'm happy to say in retrospect, it's all been good. I'm going to do what I ate today. Excuse me. And the first thing I had this morning at 5 o'clock every morning, I have a banana because I get up to say goodbye to my honey. And so I always eat a banana. I love bananas. There are so many millions of trillions of things you can do with bananas. Make cakes, make pancakes, make all sorts of stuff with them. So I had a banana, which is not on film. Now I'm going to have my overnight oats, or how about overnight oats? I make these, and I have been eating these probably the whole program. Well, maybe a couple months in, I figured out the recipe. I love Premier Protein. If you're not familiar with Premier Protein, it comes in cartons. It comes in many different flavors. For this, I use I use vanilla. But I also use the Premier Protein for smoothies. In this concoction of mine, which I just love because it's delicious and it fills your belly, and it's 3 smart points. You only have 3 smart points for the oatmeal, which is sugar-free oatmeal from Walmart. It's the maple brown sugar flavor. There is also another oatmeal that is 3 points, if you can find it. It's made by Better Oats, I believe. Now that one, while an excellent oatmeal, it doesn't seem to give you as much. Okay, let me try to explain. This stuff sits overnight. What I do is I put the oatmeal in there. I put half a cup of vanilla Premier Protein. I have raspberries, blueberries, and strawberries in here. Now with the other oatmeal, it doesn't seem to fluff up as much. So I eat this one because, I mean, if we could have more, right? Some of you guys have been watching me for a while now, and I'm curious, has anybody tried this? Because it's super good. Satisfying. So I have that. I have my water. And I'll be checking back in. Now this week, as you know, has been kind of different because I've been on vacation, but it's been reined in. It's been good. Now last night I had a first. We went to Topper's Pizza for my grandson's school, so you know the 20% of what you pay goes towards the school. And I sit once a week with my grandfather, not my grandfather, he's in heaven. Oliver's grandfather, my husband, and Oliver, and every week we go and we have pizza and froyo. And I don't have either because I usually eat beforehand. It's our family time. It's super important to me. And I have no problem sitting there and watching them eat pizza. Well, since this is my birthday week, I was looking at the pizza last night and I thought, you know what? I want some. And I had 2 pieces of pepperoni pizza. I had a salad bar. My whole salad was 0 points. I didn't track yesterday, which is unusual for me because I am a tracker. If you're new to Weight Watchers, you have to track. Tracking is key. Okay, I'm going to give you, well, I say 3, but I'm probably going to pop up with a couple others. Number 1 of importance, this is in Anita's book of weight watching, okay? You're not going to find this anywhere else because these are my opinions. This is what helped me get down 50 pounds. Water. You have to have your water. Now, if you just can't chug it down, get some water enhancers. I have a bottle of lemon juice in my kitchen that I keep at all times. I normally have a big container that I drink my water out of, but I couldn't find it this morning. So I just grabbed this one for now because I will have water on me no matter what. If I can't find my container, I'll grab one of these. If I can't find one of these, I'll get a cup and fill it. Water is key, my friends. It's key. Number 2 is tracking. I track everything. Everything. And that's it, period. Track. Because there's a saying. When you're at a point, stop eating pointed foods. Have 0 foods. And how are you going to know if you don't track? Tracking is success. So let's see. Water, tracking, being prepared. Being prepared is a huge part of the whole shebang. Now, I don't meal plan my meals because I am a stay-at-home grandmother. So I am not going to work to which I have to carry my foods along with me. And for that, I'm totally grateful. But plan your week, plan your meals, make a list, go to the market and have in the house what you need to be successful. Find your low-pointed and 0-pointed foods, that you like and have them in the house and you're set up for success. What is the saying? I always get my sayings mixed up. Plan to fail, fail to plan, fail to work, can't do it, not going to work, out the window, gaboom. It won't work if you're not planned because it just doesn't. If you have cookies and cakes and pretzels and whatnot in your house, but you have no veggies or fruits, it's just kind of an obvious. That leads to my other thing. I talk about sugar a lot. Sugar makes you want sugar. Plain and simple. When you eat sugar, you want more sugar. When I eat sugar, I want more sugar. Bring it on. I want another pudding cup. That pudding cup was good. Let's have another one. If you can ditch the sugar, I would. Now, if you have control of your weight watching journey and you can have Halo Top in the freezer, pudding cups in the fridge, a couple things around the house and track it and be responsible, go for it. But all I'm saying is be careful. Just be careful. I'm not going to hammer that any more than I have, but I strongly believe that. I eat a lot of fruit. There's a lot of debates out there about fruits themselves, overeating them, blending them, the points in them. Anybody who's doing Weight Watchers knows that Weight Watchers counts points for your fruit. Some people count it, some people do not. I do. You do you, and that's totally cool. I believe that Weight Watchers has a reason for all of their rules, and I think also this is something I feel important about. You're going to watch a lot of YouTubers, I hope anyways, because there's a lot of great people out there with some crazy, wonderful recipes and ideas and whatnot. I mean, they are like I'm always amazed. I watch them. I sit here in my bedroom or in my kitchen and I just chit-chat, patty-whack about stuff that I think and stuff that I think will help. And their content is amazing. And saying that now, I completely forgot what I was going to say. What was I going to say? It was something I felt so strongly about that I forgot. Let me figure it out. It came back to me. Now, I believe that Weight Watchers has a reason for all the rules and plans that they give us. I think that we are successful because of these rules and plans. But we also will see a lot of people who teach us how to get around those rules and plans, just like all the other rules and plans in life. There's always a way around them. My view is to stick as close to the original plan that you can. Now, I put pudding mix in my Greek yogurt. And I don't make the two ingredient bread because, well, I just don't, okay? I just try to stick as close to the plan I can because I think once you start finding ways around things, I don't find to be as successful. I think that these are all bona fide and with reason. Going back to the fruit, that's something that everybody has a different opinion on. I understand that diabetics have to have a whole different show as far as that goes. I love my fruit. Now, if I get a sweet tooth, am I going to reach for a couple of Oreos or a mandarin orange? The orange. Now, if I still have a sweet tooth later and I really want something, am I going to reach for a pudding cup or some strawberries? I think strawberries. Stick with the program as best you can, especially if you're just starting out. If you're just starting out, try not to take the shortcuts. Okay, what's something else I feel strong about in the program? Walking. When I started this, I didn't walk. I walked at Disneyland. I go to Disneyland a lot. And I walk at Disneyland because you're at Disneyland. I mean, that's like, that's a no-brainer. If you're going to have fun, you're going to walk. When I started Weight Watchers, I started walking in my neighborhood. Poquito, poquito, poquito. I'd go around the complex. I'd go farther around the complex. Now, sometimes I walk up to 10 miles a day. I'll walk my grandson to school. I'll keep walking, come home. In the afternoon, I'll go to the park, walk, come home. And then at night, when my family, and how I love my family, are having dinner and I'm not eating with them, I go for a walk. Do I do that every day? No, but it can be done. If you're currently not a walker or you don't move much or you're at one with your couch like I was, because I made a hole in my couch. We call it the hole. If somebody comes over to visit, don't let them sit in the hole, because that's where Fat Anita sat for many, many, many months, couple years, and just broke the couch. Start off small. Just start off small. Go to your mailbox and back. Start off small. See if it helps out. So for now, for anybody who's new here, and welcome so much. All I do is talk. I'm a talker. Chit chat, patty whack. I talk about different things, different days. Sometimes I'm inspired by something off the wall. Sometimes I'm inspired by something simple. But it's fun, and I try to be positive. And if I can help anybody, if you have any questions, please ask, because I'm going to sneeze. I got a sneeze stuck in the ridge of my nose. They say, look at the light when you can't get the sneeze out. Well, I'm looking at the light, and it's not coming. So I'll see you guys at snack. Well, I found my water container, and I filled it up. And for anybody new here, this is the lemon juice I so lovingly referred to earlier. I just keep it on the counter when I fill up my big water bottle thingamahooser. The lid wasn't on. I just splash a little in there, and it just, not only does it just make it easier to drink and taste better, it's good for you too. So I have some butternut squash that I get frequently at Trader Joe's. And I am having the munchies. So I'm going to put it in my trusty air fryer. I'm going to put it up to 400. I'm going to take this little Steely Hoosier out. Guess what I just did, you guys? That was so much fun. I got a post office box. Oliver, yeah, still good. I'm just making sure because I'm that chick. So I'm just going to pour it in here. And I am going to, I'll be back to the post office box in a second. But I'm going to do 1 spritz. They sell these at Weight Watcher meetings. They are, I get caught up on this every time I try to say it. It'll tell you how many points for how many spritzes. At this particular moment, I don't know. That's where I'm not always the most helpful with the details. But I'm going to take some, where's my bagel seasoning? Alright, normally I would put everything but the bagel on here. Oh, I forgot that I put it, talks amongst yourselves. Here it is. Oh, come on. Nope. I went and got a post office box because Oliver wants to do this thing where people send him postcards from around the states. So now we can. And the address is down below if anybody wants to pop a little post office postcard to my grandson from your fine state. We bought him a cork board and he's going to stick them all on there and I'm going to make him read it. And I think it'll be fun for him. So if anybody's interested. Alright, so I put everything but the bagel on there. 400. I'm going to pop it in here for, let's see. Let's take a look. See, it says 20 to 30 minutes in a regular oven. I'm going to start with 10. Come in, give it a shika. I'll check it halfway. And we'll see how it comes out. How's everybody doing? Do you have your water? Do you have your water? I have my water. It's sitting right next to where I have my happy butt plopped in the other room. And we'll see how this turns out in just a sec. Okay, so I pulled it out and tasted it. Now, halfway through, I spritzed a little. I can't believe it's not butter on there because I forgot that I bought this. I was never a big butter eater, but there's some things that just need it. This needed it. That with the everything but the bagel. And now I'm going to go sit on my couch, watch the chew, and eat this yummy 0-point food. Lunchtime, and I'm feeling like a good tuna sandwich. We brought home this sheepherder's bread. I think it's going to be too bright because I have you guys in the wrong spot. This is from the bakery that we went to both in town and on the way out of town. This bread is the best ever. They make all sorts of breads. Before I was doing Weight Watchers, we would buy several loaves of bread and have them in the freezer. But my honey was kind enough to say, let's just get the one loaf of sheepherder's bread for lunches, and that's what we did. 1 piece of this is 3 smart points. So on my tuna sandwich, I'm going to have 1 piece, cut it in half. I'm going to take the biggest piece and make the biggest sandwich out of it, which I'm sure has something to do with the smart points. But I am very conscious of my counting. So I'll make up for it somewhere. Maybe I'll add an extra point. We'll see. So this is what I do, and it's super duper easy. Again, some of this stuff I'm putting out there is for anybody who might be new. Put your tuna in your dish. Put your dish on your scale. Zero it out. Zero that bad boy out. Then you put in as much mayo as you please. It says 1 ounce. I can tell by looking at that 1 ounce is good. So I'll take it off of my scale. Scan that. Mix it up. And put it in my calculator. Now, one thing that I am not very smart about sometimes, and that's remembering that I'm not going to eat all of that mayonnaise right now, obviously, because I'm not going to eat all of this tuna, but I am going to eat the other half of this tomorrow. So what I'm going to do is calculate it that way. I'll put half in for today. I'll put it in my favorites. I'm going to make it up in my favorites. If you're not sure what the favorites are in your app, ask your leader. If you're doing it online, go to online chat in your app and ask them to guide you. If you can't do any of those things, let me know and I'm happy to help you. I just can't do it this second for obvious reasons. So I'm going to put half a tuna sandwich, sheepherder's bread in my app under favorites so that it's ready to go each and every time. And it just makes it easy. Makes your tracking easy. Oh, and it's good. Let me finish this on up. All right. Oh, my water is, where the heck is my water? Here it is, here it is, here it is, here it is. All right, so for lunch, we are having a half a turkey sandwich. Turkey disguised as tuna. Half a tuna sandwich on sheepherder's bread. And a bag of Pirate's Booty. Oops, you know what, I can't figure out how to loosen this. Can I play with it for a second while I have you guys here? Hang on. This sandwich, a packet of Pirate's Booty. This is 4 smart points. This sandwich is 4 smart points. Oh, yum, I am ready for this. I am hungry, hungry, hungry. I have my water. Let's eat. That was really, really good. Nothing better than a good bread, huh? I want to say something real quick. Yesterday, one of you fine ladies said, Nita, I like you because you're positive. That's the ultimate compliment for me. I always want to be positive, and if I ever go south on you, bring it to my attention. I drizzle a lot, as Julie says, but usually it's a happy drizzle. But I'm never going to get on here and just boo-hoo about life, because you know what? We have too much going on in our lives. Why would we want to turn on a device and watch somebody else do that? So I just wanted to say thank you for that compliment. I know that when I watch somebody who's happy and up, it supports my heart. It makes me feel good. I have my days, oh yes, 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 but never on a regular basis. So I am gonna have one of the Weight Watcher protein bars. These are so good, you guys. They're 3 smart points. They sell them at the meetings. And right now I have 6 smart points left for the day, which is perfect. Because later on I will have a dessert, I will have a snack and then dinner, and I'll share those with you. I'm trying to think if there's any other tips I need to throw in here. Not need to, but want to. Want to go for a walk? Let's go for a walk. I need to go for a walk.
So, since I was on vacation, I miscalculated and forgot that today is Thursday and tomorrow's Friday, which is weigh-in day. So, the only thing I'm going to have tonight is a smoothie, and I'm not going to have it till later. And that's just a Premier Protein with a cup of fruit. Boom, done. That is my weigh-in ritual. So now I'm in here making dinner for my boys and just kicking back. Whoops. So I just thought I'd let you guys know that I might pop in some things at the end of this video that will make 0 sense to anything in this video. But some stuff that I shot in Mammoth and didn't put in, like some good looking cakes and cookies and my dinner. Somehow I left that out. So I don't know. We'll check you guys out tomorrow for a weigh-in. We'll see how we do. It ought to be interesting. But I'm not going to stress over it. I've had the best week ever. We're already planning our next trip. And welcome to you new guys. Thank you so much for coming over.